Hello again, YouTube. Niantic confirms Torchic as the next highlight featured Pokemon for Community Day on May 19th, and this is good, despite you thinking that it's bad. Anyway, the perk here is for 3 times the Catch Stardust, which is arguably the best perk that they do for these Community Days. And let's just get into this. My hyper-obsession with shiny Pokemon makes me want to cover the shiny versions first, so here's what the Shiny Torchic line looks like with the shiny forms. Shiny Torchic is just a bit more yellow in the body and red on the feathers. Think of the non-shiny Torchic as being orange, and the shiny one being a bit more yellow. I think shiny Combusken could be a bit harder to see, but the good news is you're mostly just going to be encountering regular Torchic when catching. Shiny Combusken is a bit lighter colored, basically, and shiny Blaziken gets a bit more saturated in general, with the red and white looking much more red and white. If that makes sense. Just deeper colors. Now, when talking about exclusive moves, I don't believe Blaziken can learn Blast Burn in past Pokemon games, other than in the spin-off Mystery Dungeons series, of course. Blast Burn has obviously been the move for all the other fire types that were featured in Community Day, that's Charizard and Typhlosion. So that's good news, in my opinion, because we might see a new move introduced to the game, possibly. If they wanted to put a brand new move not yet in the game, they could do a move Blaziken usually learns way later on after leveling up in past games called Sky Uppercut. It's exactly as it sounds, but in the past games it could even hit targets that had flown up into the air. If they are sticking with fire, maybe they do like Blaze Kick or Flare Blitz, with Flare Blitz being the one with more power, but it actually used to damage the Pokemon using it as well in the past Pokemon games. So in the end, still a little bit up in the air, but it's interesting. But I really hope that you guys get a ton of shinies, and remember that Community Day is now 3 p.m. to 6 p.m. in your local time. I don't know if I like that better or not, honestly, but also keep in mind, another note, since we mostly know Niantic's pattern of featuring Pokemon for these Community Days, we can presume that the July 21st Community Day will feature Mudkip, the final starter of Generation 3, which is what we're currently on in this pattern, with Trico starting it all off. But again, good shiny luck to all of you, and I will catch you on the next vid, and thanks for viewing.